Okay, so I am finally able to sit down and give an actual long, in-depth update about my IVF journey. I honestly can't wait until I look at a screen like this and there's a baby there.
I just wanted to call and wish you congratulations. Your test is positive and the number looks great.
One, two. You did it. You did great.
Thank you. You did too. In these fertility clinics, you're honestly not supposed to even record. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not like a huge YouTuber. So they're like, sis, no, we're not doing all that. So I don't even try. But I was able to do what I could. So what I could do is what you will be seeing in my vlogs. So basically where we are now, we just paid for IVF, the big old price that we had. I was like, oh my gosh, Mike, we could have bought a house with that money. But God is good. I'm not complaining. I'm super excited. But we already paid for the procedure itself. And then we actually just got our medication. You see how many receipts is on this bad boy? We have so much medication, like syringes in here. Syringes in here. We have progesterone here. There's more. Is this? Yeah, this is an injection here. All of this are syringes. Syringes in here. There's a syringe in here. So needless to say, my husband will be treating me like a voodoo doll. Not only that, I bought her IVF socks, so I can't wait until they come in. I bought that from Etsy as well. I bought a shirt for myself, and I bought a shirt for Mike, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. The shirt is basically for our transfer day, and the socks too, I think. Yeah, our socks, my socks are going to be worn for the retrieval, and our shirts are going to be worn for the egg transfer. Another purchase that I have here is my toolbox. I bought this off of Amazon and it's pretty big. And what I'm going to do is just kind of sort all of the syringes and the medicine in here. That way it's all in one place. And as you can see, I also got some tablets that I have to take. So I have an appointment on Thursday. They're going to do my blood work. And my doctor told me, because we spoke to the doctor this morning, he told me to bring everything there. After my blood work, I'm going to speak to a nurse. And she's basically going to give me the whole run through of the medication and what it is I need to do and when and all of that, which is so helpful because I saw this bag because Mike actually went and picked it up. It's an hour away from us, so he went and got it. I saw this bag on our island and I was completely overwhelmed. So I can't wait to talk to her about that. But I am so excited that the time is finally here. And I am praying that we get pregnant on the first cycle. Yes, we are going to get pregnant on the first cycle. And that's what I'm going to continue to think in my head, because that's actually what I did when I had my last IUI. She basically was like, you're pregnant until proven otherwise. So I was like, okay, I'm pregnant. And I actually had a positive pregnancy test. It was a faint line. I showed it to my mom, and I'm going to go about IVF the same way. And this time it's going to be completely positive and we're going to have a healthy baby. So I'm just affirming things and I'm speaking it into existence. So that's how I'm going about my IVF cycle. Back to the update. I believe the last time I was on camera, I was going to my HSG appointment. So the HSG appointment basically is when they added the iodine in the uterus just to clear out my fallopian tubes. My fallopian tubes are fine, but they did end up seeing polyps. So for the third time, I had to get a polyp removal surgery. Procedure number 3. Hopefully this is the last time. No more polyps. We cannot do this, okay? But this just means it's one step closer to us getting pregnant, so that's exciting. So now I'm just waiting to be seen, and She said it's gonna take like 15-20 minutes, so hold on. I'm just waiting to be seen, so yeah. The procedure itself should take like 20 minutes, so that's cool. So that was kind of devastating, but because polyps are so easy to remove, I was kind of like, you know, easy breezy. And it didn't take away from our timeline, so I was grateful about that. So right now I'm on an antibiotic because they saw some inflammation on the lining. So I am taking the antibiotic right now just to take care of that. Other than that, we're cool. I'm trying to think what else. I'm taking birth control again. So I was on birth control. They took me off because I was done with the pack. So now I'm taking birth control for 14 days. And I start my IVF medication on Sunday. So I'm excited but yet nervous because I am not a needle girl. I do not like needles at all.
You see it? She was ready.
Okay.
Get it, Mike.
On the count of 3, all right?
You pinch in here. Right where my fingers are.
Right.
I got it.
1, 2.
Ow.
Aww.
Almost done.
Ah! What happened?
7.
But the only other thing that I have to do, I have an appointment today to see my primary doctor to check on my blood pressure. And then on Friday, I'm going to see a hematologist. My primary doctor, she said that my iron is critically low. I'm going to have to do iron infusions, the IVs. I've done it before in the past, so I'm going to have to do that again. My fertility doctor wants to make sure that the hematologist is okay with me getting pregnant with low iron. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I pray it isn't, because of course that means we're going to have to push everything back. But I think it's going to be okay because I can get the iron IVs when I'm pregnant. So we'll see how that goes. Hello, so today is the day we're actually just getting in the parking lot. It is retrieval day. I was on my medications for like 11 days. I did not expect that. I thought it was gonna be like 10, but I did my medicine for like 11, 12 days, my injections. So I'm just getting dropped off. Of course, due to COVID, Mike is unable to be in the building with me, which I think is so stupid because their waiting room is huge. So I don't see why they have people on, you know, a schedule and appointments, and then they can't socially distance everybody. So I'm confused by that. I had to be here at 9:30. Our retrieval is at 11. On the paper, it says to expect to be here 3 to 4 hours. So I'm assuming that's starting now at 9:30. So yeah, we are so excited, like so excited. And then in 5 days we'll do the transfer. So I'm just like thinking, like, I wonder how many embryos I'll have once everything dwindles down on the 5th day. So I'm interested in knowing that. But I think all of this is like so cool. A little bit of science and a little bit of Jesus. So I might look a little crusty because in the instructions, like, you can't wear jewelry, makeup, contacts, lotion, all of that. So I'm a crusty mess this morning, and I just put on a hat and my bonnet. Just tuck my bonnet so I don't look too ghetto. But you ready, babe?
Yeah.
We're going in. It's finally here. Transfer day is finally here. We are so excited. I feel like I could like jump out of my skin. I'm so excited. So the last that we spoke to the nurse, she said we had 7 embryos. So we won't know how many embryos we have until we go upstairs. We're a little early. We're supposed to be there 8:15. It's 8:05. So we got like 10 minutes to spare. We're all dressed up and ready to go. We have our shirts. Mine says Wake Pray Transfer Day, and then Mike,
You gotta give it away now. You probably won't be able to record in there anyway.
We might or might not. His says, knock her up, Doc. So, and then I also have my socks that says, Think Positive Baby Monday. And then my mom made us these cute bracelets that says Soon. Mine is pink, of course, then Mike has the black one. So we are getting ready to head up and meet our babies, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna give us a picture of our embryos. So I'm gonna try not to get emotional, y'all, but this is it. Like, it's finally here. We're about to be parents, and like, I never ever thought that we would get this opportunity to do IVF because it's really, really expensive. So we were really blessed to have different people in our lives to help us out. Don't cry, girls, too early. But it's time for us to go. So I guess we can go in, and when we come out, we're gonna be holders of baby embryos that are gonna turn into babies in 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and go in. You ready?
Yeah. Been ready.
We're in here, so we have a really nice juicy embryo that the doctor just called and said that we're using today, and 2 possible ones that we're gonna freeze. So we're praying for the best. So we're waiting on the doctor, and we'll get it started. I'm so excited, kind of nervous, but excited. And I don't know if you can see my shirt, but I'll show you on a different. Oh, here we go. So, and my socks. Alright, let me take this out.
And you are good to get up, get dressed, and empty your bladder out.
Alright.
Thank you.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I was trying not to get emotional because it was just so cute. Little embryo. So we can take a picture, and we have a few more, and we should be good. But I'm excited. That embryo was like huge. It was really juicy. So the doctor was really sweet. So now I have a little embryo on me. I'm so excited.
A long path here.
I know.
You did it. You did great.
Thank you. You did too. It wasn't just me. You helped with the embryo too. So we did it. We did a good job. So now I'm gonna get dressed and empty out my bladder, but I'm really excited. That little embryo. So we got 2 weeks, and he and she or she is gonna grow. And as people think, it's gonna split, but we'll see. We're looking for 1 baby right now, but if we get 2, we'll be excited. So I'm gonna get up out of here and get dressed before I cry my eyes out. We are at the most magical place on earth. I'm just joking. We're at McDonald's because there is, and not to say that I believe in superstitions, but I think it's just fun. Y'all, my hands are ashy. Washing and hand sanitizing. But there's a superstition that you go to McDonald's after your transfer. I guess they said sometimes it's like the salt that helps, or maybe what was I reading? I guess the enzymes in the potatoes, which I didn't realize that potatoes had enzymes in it, but whatever. I may just be jacking all this up, but I mean, hey, it's a fun thing to do nonetheless. I just want to, you know, experience whatever I can and make it a fun experience. Of course, my husband ain't for it because he is all the way healthy diet, and you know, daggone well, he don't want me to eat no McDonald's fries, but I'll just get a small fry. I don't need to be like having like a supersized fry or whatever, but just, you know, having a little tradition going. But They made me empty out my bladder before I left, and now I seriously have to pee. Like, I had to make sure my bladder was really full so they could see. And on the monitor where y'all saw where they was putting in the catheter, my bladder had to be pretty full, and it was kind of there. We're gonna go home after this and just chill and take it easy, but I'm super excited. They showed us a picture of our embryo. They sent it in our portal, so that was exciting So today is the big day. I am walking to my appointment. I thought I would be a lot more nervous and anxious today, but I'm not. So I'm happy about that. So I just keep telling myself, think positive, be positive, the test will be positive. So that is my mantra for today. I think that's the word, but that's what I'm gonna be thinking about today. So it's time to go in. And honestly, I'm just glad to be over this process, over this hump, and we can just move on with everything else. So I'm really excited. Okay, I'm home. I'm nervous, but it's the moment of truth. They sent me a voicemail. I was at work, so my nurse called me and sent me a voicemail. So I'm gonna listen to it and hear the results of my pregnancy blood test today. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Renee. I just wanted to call and wish you congratulations. Your test was positive, and the number looks great. It's a measurement of pregnancy hormone, which is called HCG. We want to see it at least 100 or greater. It was at 629. Continue your meds, the estrate by mouth twice a day. The endometrium, you can stop doing 3 times a day and start doing twice a day.
I'm speechless. This doesn't even seem real. Like, I went in there confident. This doesn't even seem real. Okay, so she said the numbers are 100 and above. Mine were 629. I'm speechless. Like, I waited 6 years to hear those words. Congratulations. Your pregnancy test is positive. And it's finally here. It's finally here. It's finally here. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to surprise Mike and my parents. I have to tell them because they've been asking me all week, do you know you're pregnant? Do you know you're pregnant? So I have to tell them. I'm shaking. Like, I can't believe I'm pregnant. Like, the words coming out of I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. And that's all I've been saying this whole time, is that I'm pregnant. I've been talking to my belly. I've been reading about Hannah, Sarah. I've been so focused. Y'all just don't know. This is literally like the best day of my life. I can't wait until Mike gets home. He's on his way home. I'm going to surprise him. Y'all don't think like I'm corny, but there are things that I bought specifically for this time, and I want to set them up for when he comes home. So he should be home within the next like 40 minutes. But I really cannot believe this. Thank you, God. It's like I want to keep listening to the voicemail. And even like after I took I cried earlier, honestly, which is probably why I'm like more content now. As soon as I left the fertility center, I got in the car, I started playing praise music. I played Lord You Are Good by Israel Houghton, and I just started bawling, crying, because God is so good, and I just felt it. Like I wasn't even nervous or anything like that.
Sarah will call you Tuesday with your results and next steps. Congratulations.
I can't believe it. It was supposed to be 100. It's 600. Like, ugh. So Marquita made me this about 2 years ago with her Cricut machine, and I had one of these upstairs. So when Mike comes in, he'll see this, and Mike is a very nonchalant person, so he probably won't cry. He'll probably be really happy in his own way. So I can't wait to record his reaction.
Like, forever. What's wrong? Oh!
We're pregnant!
Hey! Yeah! Long time coming.
I wanted to surprise you.
I knew you knew.
How did you know I knew?
I always know when you have a surprise. Hey!
So
Finally did it.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
You want to hear the voicemail?
Sure.
Okay, hold on, let me play it.
Which is called HCG. We want to see it at least 100 or greater. It was at 629. Continue your meds, the estrus are now twice a day.
Awesome. It's funny. This broke
Did
right
it?
before it called.
Oh, Lord.
It kind of makes sense.
Oh, it's broken. Chains are
And
broken.
it said soon and it popped. I'm like, okay, that might be good.
That was the Lord telling you.
That might be a good sign.
So we have an early Christmas gift for you. This is what we had to drop off.
Besides, sitting on it.
Who wants to open it? Robert, you want to open it?
Oh, really bad.
What is that?
I don't know if I could ask for a better Christmas present than that. Baby bear.
You ready?
You got the early Christmas gift.
Oh my goodness, what the world?
You don't want to be on Christmas. Do you know what that means?
Oh, yeah. Are you really? Let me see. Are you?